Hey friends, Future Lee here, and welcome back to part 2 of our EPCOT Day video. We had to split the video up because it was getting a little bit long, but if you haven't seen part 1 where we take a tour basically of the front of the park, where we're doing all of the rides, checking out everything, looking at the new World Celebration Gardens now the construction walls are down. If you didn't know, EPCOT had construction walls for like 4 years straight and it was a shambles, but it looks a lot more fun now, and it looks a lot more fun, is a lot more fun. If you haven't checked out part 1, I'll put a link down in the description so you can go and see that. Coming up in part 2, we're going to take you into the World Showcase, give you a tour of some of the pavilions, what they look like, what you can do there, and just really soak in some of the atmosphere of EPCOT. We're going to ride a few rides, we're going to check out Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind again, and then we're going to finish it off watching Luminous Symphony of Us for the first time ever. This is a brand new fireworks show, nighttime spectacular here in EPCOT. So it's exciting. I like a new fireworks show. So if you guys do enjoy the video throughout, give us a thumbs up, I do appreciate it. It really does help us out a lot. And it would be great if you could hit the subscribe button and bell icon to be notified when we post all new videos. Let's crack on with part 2. We're going to head into World Showcase now. You can see the barges moving in the background, getting ready for the fireworks later, Luminous. So, where do we go? Do we go Mexico first? Or do we go Canada first? Decisions. It's a healthy debate in the Disney community. Where do you go, Mexico or Canada? We're going to start by going round to Canada. So it goes Canada, and then UK, and then France. Let's have a look around there. You've got 2 shops here, right at the entrance to the World Showcase. You can see them getting the barges ready for the fireworks this evening. Thankfully these ones are movable. They had a show previously here called Harmonious, and there were big barges that were permanently fixed right in the middle of the lagoon, and it just made for a really awful view. So from one side of the lagoon to the other, let's say from Canada to Mexico, it's roughly about a mile or so. Quite the walk. They do have boats to take you across if you need that, and they've got loads of these little booths dotted around where you can get yourselves a bite to eat. A lot of them aren't open unless it's a festival. We've just had the Festival of the Holidays finished here at EPCOT, so like this one here is the Yukon Holiday Kitchen. And it's quite a peaceful vibe around here. So a big staple around World Showcase is also drinking around the world. Getting a drink in each of the countries. And they even sell t-shirts and things like that for it as well. But you can see some of the design of the pavilions. They're very sort of reminiscent of cliches to the countries that they're representing. Unfortunately, we've got a little bit of it out of action at the moment. Getting a refurb. You also got a show down here as well called Canada Far and Wide. It's a 360 degree show. They call it Circle Vision. And you've got Le Cellier Steakhouse as well. This is what is unfortunately behind the work walls there. But that's quite an acclaimed restaurant. So Canada Far and Wide, right down the back here. A nice relaxing experience for you where you can just chill out and enjoy the air conditioning. And you've got a waterfall as well. So the next area we come to is the UK. So of course you've got a pub, the Rose and Crown. You've got some red phone booths, just down the back there. Little tea gardens, because we have those everywhere in the UK, obviously. We don't grow tea. The good thing about EPCOT and the World Showcase pavilions as well, they are, generally speaking, staffed by people from that country as well. So you walk around the UK pavilion, you'll have people from the UK. It's very weird. And they also sell a lot of things from that country as well, so you can get a Mars bar or something similar for a lot more money. Bourbons, custard creams, all of those types of things. We're going to keep making our way around the World Showcase Lagoon. You do have an exit up here, the International Gateway that's called, and you can get the Disney Skyliner from there, and that can take you to Hollywood Studios, it can take you to the Caribbean Beach Resort, the Riviera Resort, and then onwards to Art of Animation and Pop Century as well. So you've got a good, quick park hopping ability up there. Inundated with bubbles right now. So there is the Skyliner that I was saying about. You see one of them leaving and one of them returning, but they are continuously moving. And then we come to the France Pavilion. So this is where you've got one of the newest rides at EPCOT. Down the back there you've got Remy's Ratatouille Adventure. It's a duplicate of the one over in Disneyland Paris. So if you have ridden Ratatouille in Paris, it's the same experience. You've got Le Chasse de France. And then you see the France Pavilion as a whole. So Ratatouille is just down here, right at the back of the pavilion. Skyliner once again, great transportation service. You can also get to the boardwalk through that exit, the Yacht and Beach Club as well. And that's walkable, you don't need to get the Skyliner for that. Really nice facade. And you've got a creperie down the back here as well. It wouldn't be France if you couldn't get crepes. And then Ratatouille right down at the end. The next pavilion that we have is the Morocco Pavilion. The art and the details in this pavilion are absolutely fantastic. Just look at the fountain here. You've got all kinds of like little hidden areas. You can meet Jasmine back here from Aladdin as well. And it's just a really tranquil area. It's not normally a busy pavilion, which is good. The next pavilion we come to is the Japan pavilion. You've got the Torii Gate there overlooking the World Showcase Lagoon. And then you've got all of the buildings, the temples, and everything like that. It is a stunning area. You've got a little koi pond here and some gardens, and you've got a few restaurants here. You've got the Katsura Grill, you've got Tapenado up there, there's another one around the back. You've got all sorts going on here. You can get yourself bubble tea, a sake. And all of the shops have little trinkets that you'd expect to find in those kind of areas as well. This is all like the cute culture for Japan. Then we come to the USA pavilion. So this is quite a patriotic pavilion. Got a big stage, so you do have concerts and things like that taking place during festivals. You've got the American Adventure. This is a show depicting the history of America for the last few hundred years that America has been around. And then you've got the Regal Eagle Smokehouse, which is a really good quick service eatery here. I'm not going to take you into the American Adventure show itself, but show you the rotunda. So as we continue to make our way around, we've got the Italy Pavilion. Now, the Italy Pavilion is a bit of a weird one because it's kind of like an amalgamation of a few different areas of Italy. You've got Venice, the canals and the gondolas and things like that, and San Marco Square. But then as we get into the pavilion itself, you see elements of other areas. So you've got what looks like the Trevi Fountain down the back there, which is from Rome. You've got areas that kind of remind you of Florence and things like that. So it's an interesting amalgamation. They've got a pizzeria, they've got shops, they've got a gelato stand. It's a nice pavilion, regardless. Next up, we've got the Germany Pavilion. And the cool thing about the Germany Pavilion, firstly, if you're coming down from the Canada area, you've got this awesome train set. A miniature village. We've got caramel kucha. This is handcrafted caramel treats by Werve's Originals. You've got the Biergarten restaurant as well. That's a family style, basically all you can eat. And then you've got like loads of cute little shops. You've got Steiff Bears in there. This is a Christmas shop. So as we keep going round, we've got the refreshment outpost.
Oh Jesus!
And sort of like a break in between the pavilions. Kind of comes off with a bit of like a South African vibe to it, though it shouldn't. This is another one of those 360-degree shows, Circle Vision 360 it says. You've got the Nine Dragons restaurant. It's not really the best restaurant from all the reviews that you get of it.
Good, have another piece of the chicken, Raina. Get 2 pieces of the chicken. Each that one first.
Lotus Blossom Cafe, House of Good Fortune. In here you've got an exhibit on Shanghai Disneyland. And then you've got like shops and stuff down the back as well. And we will be going to Shanghai Disneyland later on this year, so do stick around and follow along and subscribe on the channel, and we will take you on our adventure there. It is a very different kind of park to the US parks, European park, all of those. You don't have a main street, you've got Mickey Avenue, you've got Disney Town, you've got some of the resorts. That was where Tron first came from, all that kind of stuff. So just show you the main hub, you can see what I mean. You've got rides in the hub, it's very strange, and a huge castle. The next pavilion you've got is the Norway Pavilion. And this is quite a popular pavilion in recent years because this is where you have Frozen Ever After. What we're going to do is we will come back and ride that shortly. We do have a return time that's going to pop up in a little bit. You can also meet Anna and Elsa here from Frozen as well. And you've got the Kringler Bakery. So it's quite a popular pavilion now. And you've got Arcus's Royal Banquet Hall. So Royal Summer House, this is where you meet Anna and Elsa at the North Mountain. And then the final pavilion that you have is the Mexico Pavilion. And the entrance to the Mexico Pavilion is kind of a little bit like Chichen Itza, the ancient Mayan temple. And then you've got San Angel as well, the restaurant here, the Hacienda de San Angel. And inside the Mexico Pavilion you've got the Grand Fiesta Tour starring the Three Caballeros. Celebrating a lot of Mexican culture. You've got a lot of cocoa stuff in here now as well.
Okay, tomorrow I'm not spending any money on merchandise.
There's like a little Mexican market town. Down the back there, that's where you've got the Grand Fiesta Tour. And that is a slow-moving boat dark ride where you'll take in some of the Mexican sights with Donald and the Caballeros. So giving you a bit of a tour of the World Showcase and showing you briefly what each of the pavilions looks like. It's quite busy. Epcot's a night park, really. It gets busier throughout the day as people come in and just experience this for food, for drink, things like that. They used to sell an annual pass just to Epcot that would get you in from 4 p.m. onwards, and people would come and get dinner here, have a drink and socialise here. If you want a quiet park, you come in the morning when it first opens. There'll be nobody here. But we're now going to get back to riding rides. And back in the Norway Pavilion, as I said, we're going to ride Frozen Ever After. This is a boat ride for the Frozen films. And this has recently opened in Hong Kong as well. Slightly different in Hong Kong, but mostly the same, a whole land to Frozen. And we didn't get to experience Frozen, but we did go to Hong Kong Disneyland, and I'll put a link up in the top corner so you can go and experience that playlist. And let us know what you think of Hong Kong Disneyland Resort. We really enjoyed it. Frozen Ever After. So Frozen Ever After. It's a really good ride. I'm not massively keen on some of the facial features of the characters, let's say, but the ride itself is a lot of fun. It's cute, it's whimsical, it's fun for children, a little bit scary, and the drop, and stuff like that, but overall just a really good addition to the park. And some Epcot purists don't like that it's there because it got rid of one of their favourite rides, but it reinvigorated the Norway Pavilion by bringing Frozen to it. So that was really good. We're next going to go back into Mexico Pavilion. We're going to ride the Grand Fiesta Tour with the 3 Caballeros, as we showed you earlier. That's another slow-moving dark ride. It doesn't have drops or anything like this one does, but should be cool. And in the time that we were in for Frozen, it's got dark. Epcot's not the best park in the dark. It's not super well lit. It can be a little bit difficult to navigate. Some of these walkways and stuff aren't the most accommodating for wheelchairs and accessibility concerns, but still, it's a very nice park. So one of the problems that you do have with Epcot, as I said, it is more of a evening park for food and drink and things like that. But what that means is a lot of the entertainment offerings end early. So character meet and greets tend to end a little bit earlier around. Sometimes you'll have performers. You get a mariachi band here. They stop quite early on, just because of the atmosphere, how it changes as the night comes in, with a lot of the drinking and things like that. So to get to the attraction we have to go left down here. We can go right, it doesn't really matter, but The attraction is on this side of the pavilion. The entrance to it is anyway. This also gives us the opportunity to give you a little bit of a deeper dive into the pavilion. You see how it looks like a little village, little market. You've got little stands and stools and everything. You've got the San Angel Inn, the restaurant.
Their house is in Mexico City. This way!
So the tactic that I'm going to try now is heading back into World Celebration in that area. I've got a individual lightning lane, the one that you purchase for Guardians of the Galaxy, because it's rated 2 times today. And the only way you can do it is if you get a boarding group and you buy it, which is a bit unfortunate. It means you've got to spend money.
I'm not going to drive it all the way to EPCOT, but I guarantee. Okay, then go.
I would have preferred not to have to spend money and just queue up twice, but it's life. And then you can take a look around World Celebration Gardens in the dark when see what that looks like. So there we got Spaceship Earth all lit up over the Connections Eatery. We come up and we will be at Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind in just a second for our second time today. See the Zendarian ship lit up, and blades of it, the wings. Monorail coming through with Spaceship Earth in the background. So for the second time today, we are going to ride Guardians. And we enter the wonders of Xandar.
Sharing with the universe is the musical message from your Terran, Chuck Berry. I am still processing this message, but am curious tonight where Johnny is going, and is he being good?
Terrans lost. This species has failed.
So we are in the loading bay. Lightning Lane, that was about 30 minutes from going into the queue to getting to loading bay here. That includes the pre-shows and everything like that.
Nothing to worry about.
Also, we cannot stop this unusually large man. We'll likely kill him.
You're gonna need it. It's one game. From existing.
What
have we done?
I think we're jumping back.
was that the king game? The big thing! Let's see.
Generator. It's the
We got the generator.
So we did it the second time today. We did Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind, and this time we got September. Been waiting. We were waiting for ages to get September, and then we got it. Maybe did we get it in September? Did we get it in our September playlist? I can't remember. It's so good. It works so well with that song, and just that whole ride. I love it. I love it. Just walking through the breezeway, and I love the lighting in here. It's so pretty. It is so pretty. So parts of this park really do come alive at night, but the World Showcase is just really dark. This area though, this area comes alive. All the lighting around. And you see all of the areas of the floor lit up. That was really cool. We got to see the Wish show on Spaceship Earth, and World Celebration Gardens all lit up, the flooring, lighting in the trees and everything like that was really cool as well. Just, you know, the whole place comes alive. There are 3 shows that happen. So we had the Wish one, obviously, you saw it. You've got a traditional EPCOT one, and then there's another one she said about, Moana one. I was talking to one of the cast members. So pretty cool. So we are now going to go to Journey of Water, inspired by Moana. I say we. I'm here solo. Normally I'm here with Becky, but she couldn't get the time off work. So just here on a solo trip. But I want to see what Journey of Water looks like at night. See if it's all lit up. See what it kind of just looks like. See if there's any lighting in the water, in the pools, that kind of stuff, and try and get some pretty pictures. Should be cool, I hope. And then we got fireworks tonight as well. Well, there you go. It's already lit up. This place looks really cool at night. And then you've got Spaceship Earth just in the background there. So we're trying to make the water go up high. It's just so tranquil. It's got a Animal Kingdom at night vibe to it. The Pandora area. See all the pools lit up. The Imagineers have really done a very good job of designing this land.
I found a little thing where you go for it doesn't sweat.
Hey, look. Shelly, come here. Shelly.
Tafiti as well. I think maybe Journey of Water looks better at night because of the lights than it does during the day. Obviously during the day you can see everything very clearly. You can still see most of it. Like 99% of it you can see pretty clearly in the night as well. But it's just got that aura to it with it lighting up like that. It's very cool. I like it. I like that area. I like World Celebration Gardens as well. Two great additions to EPCOT. Yes, the park needs more rides, but we also need things that you're not going to be sat in a queue for hours to experience. And, you know, Guardians of the Galaxy, fantastic addition. Ratatouille, fantastic addition. But you're queuing for ages. Ratatouille today was a 115-minute wait. Side note, in Disneyland Paris, Walt Disney Studios Park, Ratatouille normally is only about 30 to 45-minute wait, and it's got a single rider queue as well. So you can do that. Backlit by Spaceship Earth is not bad, is it? We're going to get ready to watch the fireworks now. Luminous on the World Showcase Lagoon. Find a good spot for them. But I think these ones you have a good spot, kind of wherever. A lot better than Harmonious.
To the great gathering. Can you feel the beat of a million hearts? the sounds of each other. The great Symphony of Us.
So we just watched Luminous, Symphony of Us for the first time ever. It's only been open at time of recording. I say open, it's only been showing for like a month, less than that. So yeah, I really enjoyed that. I think it is the spiritual successor to Illuminations, Reflections of Us. Illuminations, Reflections of Us, Earth. Anyway, I can't remember. But it was really good. It was much better than Harmonious. I think with Harmonious, the barges really put people off. The fireworks were fine, but the barges were frustrating for people. So having that, where the barges can move, you get World Showcase Lagoon back. It looks cool. Great effects. The barges in the middle, when something comes up, a pillar came up and was firing fireworks off of that. You had water effects, everything. It was really a very good fireworks show. Happy, very happy with that. Up by Walt the Dreamer statue, you've got all of these lights in the floor. Which is really cool.
He's never been here. He was playing.
So we're just exiting the park. We've got Spaceship Earth lit up with the little beacons on it. The park is closed. It closed as the fireworks actually started. Didn't get a chance to show you this really this morning, but you've got a fountain right in front of Spaceship Earth. So that is the end of our day here at EPCOT. We have done rope drop to park close. They are getting rid of everybody in the park at this point. Last few stragglers. I'm waiting for a few more pictures in front of Spaceship Earth with no crowd, so got a few more things to do. But what an awesome day it was. We explored World Celebration Gardens. We explored Journey of Water, inspired by Moana for the first time. We rode Guardians of the Galaxy 2 times and just had a really good day overall exploring the park. It was absolutely fantastic. So hopefully you guys did enjoy the video throughout, and if you did, give us a thumbs up. I do appreciate it. It really does help us out a lot, and it would be great if you could hit the subscribe button and bell icon to be notified when we post all new videos. We'll see you on the other side. Thanks.